Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas. I have the rare and beautiful opportunity and unique honor to be here with Wally Amos today. You might know him from famous Amos cookies. Wally Amos is known as the caretaker of the taste, and he's the William Morris talent agent who took his aunt's recipe for chocolate chip cookies and opened the world's first gourmet cookie store, and he became famous and a beloved figure in American pop culture. And so we have a great opportunity to have Wally with us today. Wally, I want to welcome you to the 12 Days of Christmas.
Thank you very much, Roger. It's very nice of you to invite me, and I appreciate it greatly. Yeah.
Well, it's exciting. Well, Wally, I know you've got a wealth of wisdom that you've gathered over the years. You've been up on high on the mountain, and you've walked through, as some say, the valley of the shadow of death.
That's a good way to put it.
And definitely had some dark nights of love. And so wanted to take a few minutes. I know, people are thinking about 2015 as it ends and transitioning into 2016, and you have a beautiful title that you talk about, the gift of a brighter future. So
Mm.
what would be a couple of things you could share with the audience that would help them with the brighter future looking in 2016?
Well, my heart is so totally connected to the work I do with encouraging parents to read aloud to their children for a minimum of 10 minutes a day.
Hmm.
Uh, and I think that I'm convinced, that I'm so totally convinced that if we can create a tsunami
Hmm.
of awareness for the importance, the benefits, and all the advantages of reading aloud to children brings into their lives and to everyone's life, that there would be a brighter future. If we could create a more literate society,
Hmm.
it would be a brighter future for everybody. All ships rise in high tide, and I think that we can create this absolutely incredible high tide in our consciousness and in our dealings with one another if literacy, if reading aloud to your child was part of that future. Yeah, I'm convinced it would be, and that's my goal with my foundation. Read It Loud is to create that brighter future through encouraging parents to read aloud to their children, if only for 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, that would make a difference. Hey, I could even see it applying to your spouse or significant other, reading to them together. That would create
Yes,
a tremendous relationship bond.
right. No question about it. There's a magical thing that happens when you read aloud to your child, and you can identify a child who is read aloud to consistently. Their demeanor is just so solid, and they look you in the eye when they speak to you, and I've seen it so many times, and I know that that is a real solution to us coming together as a people and respecting one another and loving one another. So what I want to do is simple. I just want to create an awareness very similar to the way companies promote their products, the way Coke promotes Coke, Nike shoes, McDonald's hamburgers, all of those companies, man. Every time you turn around, you see their product somewhere. Well, if every time we turned around, we could see a message on the values, the importance, and the benefits of reading aloud to children, we would eventually it would become a part of who we are, and it would envelop us, and we would have to do something about it. So, yes, that would create a brighter future for everyone. All ships rise in high tide. I want to create a tidal wave.
Yeah, you certainly would. It reminds me of the story of the biblical character. His name escapes me at the moment, but he would he carved a piece of wood with spots on it and kept it before the cows. And when the cows came to feed, they ended up having spots on them from watching that stick day in and day out. So like you're saying, share that message in front of people's eyes everywhere they go, and eventually it becomes ingrained in your
Yes,
character.
yes, yes, yes. That's the way mass advertising and marketing, that's what gets that, you know. And we see it so often for products that are not for our benefit. So let's all come together and do that for something that will benefit all of mankind, whatever your nationality, whatever your race, whatever language you speak, whatever country you live in, doesn't matter. Read to your child.
Wow, yeah. Well, now you've also been through, like we said at the beginning, some very dark, difficult times. You're coming now through out the other side with your new Cookie Kahuna, and
Hmm.
experiencing some success now as it starts to take off. You've definitely taxied along the runway and have taken off now for sure. So, what would be a piece of wisdom that you could impart in those out there who are, working hard to either make their dream become realized or have gone through some hardships and maybe think about giving up? Some wisdom that we could glean from you, Wally?
Don't quit. Don't quit. Roger, the only bit of wisdom, the only bit of advice I can give anyone is please don't quit. Uh, if you stop, you lose. The minute you give up, it goes away. It just disappears. Any chance of success that you ever had is gone if you give up. It is so important not to give up, not to quit. I don't care how dark it gets. I don't care how dismal it looks. You know, success is always just a step away. You don't know. In Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, there's a section where he talks about a miner who was mining for gold, and he went on for what seemed to be forever, and he just finally stopped. He said, "Oh, I'm not going to find any gold here." Took all his equipment, took it to town, sold the equipment for nothing, and someone had been watching him, and they came, bought the equipment, and went to the same spot where he had been mining. And they began mining at it, and they hit one of the largest strikes of that time. And it was just inches away. I mean, it was just inches away. And that happens to all of us so often. So you have the ability to keep going. If I've had it for God knows how many years, everyone has it because we're all God's creatures. You know, we're all God's children. And one thing that He gives us is stick-to-itiveness. He gives us the ability to not quit, to not give up. However dark it is, however gloomy it may look, you can find within you that spot where you make the decision to keep going, because it is just a decision. That's all it is. So do not quit. You're guaranteed to lose if you quit. But any number of things can happen if you keep going. And I'm not out of the woods yet. You know, I mean, I'm not. I've got a long way to go, and I'm in Costco.
I've been buying your cookies since you first came out with the first ones.
Don't throw the cookies in your mouth. Oh no. What do you think?
That is good.
It is good.
Can I take a picture?
I don't know, can you? All he does is stand there. He doesn't do anything. I do all the work, and he just get out of there, Wally. How's it taste? Good? Good?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Everybody say cookie. 1, 2, 3. Cookie!
Retailers in the world. And we're doing well, but it's so much work. Some days, I just don't feel like getting up. But I know if I stay in bed, I'm not going to sell cookies from my bed.
Sure.
I get up, and I start one more time. Yeah. So don't quit. Please don't quit. I got a book coming out January. Title is Please Don't Quit. Please don't quit.
Yeah, that's an important message. It really is. I mean, there's so many people that are depending.
So I believe it. I know it is. It's an important message for me, but it keeps me going, you know. And even as we speak now, I mean, I got some clouds looming with a bright future, but there's some clouds. So you can never take anything for granted. You got to always be on the case. You got to always be your best because you're the beneficiary of what you do. So the more you give, the more you get, and you're giving to yourself. So others will benefit as a result of that, but you benefit first. So keep going. Don't quit, please.
That's good, Wally. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. That's a helpful tip for people who are listening today. So thank you for sharing. You know, we wanted to keep these videos really tight so that I know people are busy with the holiday season and
Right.
Christmas coming up. And you know, do you have something that you'd like to share, a final word that you want to leave and impart with people as they get ready for 2016?
Well, the thing that works for me is just constantly developing my spirituality. To realize that I'm not the doer. I'm just a pawn, you know, that God uses as He sees fit. And I think doing whatever you need to do to strengthen your faith and to really come to the realization that there is a power greater than you, greater than everything that is within you, that is within the universe, that supplies everything that you need. So in order to not quit, you have to trust in something. You have to believe that something is available to support you. And I tell you, you can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't feel it, but it's more real than anything in your life. And if you would just let go, quit pushing, quit trying so hard. Just let go and see what happens. There's a force that guides us all, that breathes you. Let that work for you, because it is available to all of us. And it works if we work it. And all you have to do to work it is to trust. Trust in God. Whatever your interpretation of God is, the words don't matter, but you have to trust in something bigger than yourself. That's what I do. That's what I do. In my darkest moments, I just let go. Because there have been too many moments when I believed I had it figured out, and I took the reins and I ran smack into a wall. Because on my best day, it wasn't me that was doing the work. So let go. Let your God, not my God, let your God, that entity that you believe in, let that take over your life and follow guidance and direction from that. That's it.
Well, thank you, Wally. I appreciate that. Well, now where can people go? You've got the new cookie launching here. They can order online too, right? So
you can order online the cookie Kahuna, KAHUNA, thecookiekahuna.com. We have 3 flavors: chocolate chip pecan, butterscotch with macadamia nut, all in half-pound bags. I believe the price is $8.99 per bag plus shipping. But if you buy a certain quantity, you get free shipping also. So there's some good opportunities there. And this is my original cookie that I created 40 years ago. You know, I'm a wonderful example. I've been selling cookies for 40 years. And I lost Famous Amos. I didn't make millions of dollars. I didn't make any money from Famous Amos, really. But so what? I'm still alive and with opportunity to do something now. So I'm dealing with now. let go of the past because it's just that. It's the past. Be here now. Put all your energy into now because this is the only place, only time anything can happen for you. Give the best you've got. Be your best now. It's always now. Always now. The place is always here. Grow where you are planted. Do your best here, now. And just let go.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wally. That is just.
It occurred to me I should show people my shirt because I've
Yeah,
been
stand up. Show them your shirt. Show them the shirt.
Read it loud. ReadItLoud.com. Read it loud, folks. That's my heart. The only reason I want to make a lot of money is so I can spread the gospel of reading aloud to your children. Because what else is, nothing else has any value. You know, not even money. Unless you use money for a good cause, it has no value. You know. So,
yes.
Roger, thank you so much. You've been such a great friend, and I please know that I appreciate it greatly.
Well, Wally, I appreciate you too. So thank you so much. And you know, for those of you who are watching, definitely go check out Wally Amos's new cookie, Cookie Kahuna. Go check readitloud.com. And we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. I mean, everybody comes from different places in the world.
Meliki Maka, as we say in Hawaii.
Right?
Merry Christmas. And then Maka Haoli, Maka Hiki Ho is Happy New Year also.
Thank you, Wally. Thank you so much. So wish you the best, and I look forward to talking again.
Thank you, Roger. Come visit us in Hawaii. We used to make trips here every night.